Now, breaking news from KXAN News.
Good afternoon. That breaking news is coming to us from the University of Texas. President Greg Fenves says the Austin Police Department has identified the young woman found dead on campus Tuesday. Let's go live to that conference.
For our University of Texas family, as we mourn the loss of one of our own, Haruka Weiser, in a brutal murder. As a parent, this is my worst nightmare. As the father of two daughters who sent my kids off to college, expecting them to be safe, I really understand Haruka's parents who sent her from Portland, Oregon to the University of Texas and expected her to be safe. As does every parent of our 50,000 students. Haruka was a first-year dance major and a beloved member of the College of Fine Arts. She was liked and admired by her classmates and respected by her professors for her intelligence and her spirit. Our university was made better by her presence, even though it was for such a short time. To our students, you expect and deserve to be safe. Let me repeat that. To our students, you expect to be safe on our campus. And as president, I am taking steps to achieve this and improve safety at the University of Texas. The extra patrols that I directed 2 nights ago are ongoing. I've instructed the University Police to take steps to expand and oversee the campus Sure Walk program to escort students across the campus. And this morning I asked the Director of Department of Public Safety, Director Steve McCraw, to have his agency conduct a comprehensive safety and security review of our campus. The DPS review will include video monitoring, outdoor lighting, building security, and other aspects of campus safety. I am prepared to take concrete steps to implement the findings and recommendation of the DPS review. The unimaginable brutality against Haruka is an attack on our entire family. Law enforcement is doing everything they can to bring the perpetrator of this heinous crime to justice. And to give you an update on law enforcement efforts, I'd like to introduce Chief Troy Gay of the Austin Police Department.
Just want to say is that on behalf of the Austin Police Department, we want to extend our deepest condolences to the Weiser family and the University of Texas, and this also affects our Austin community because we are a family together, and this affects all of us. Wanted to thank everybody for being patient. I know that we wish that we could have come out yesterday, but we felt that it was very important that Haruka's family be notified and that we're able to provide you all the information that we're going to do today. I also want to thank UTPD, the men and women that are here today, the other law enforcement agencies, the Department of Public Safety, the Rangers. I cannot tell you the support that the University of Texas has received from the community of our public safety partners to all come to bring justice to this case. As it's been mentioned, that this is definitely a tragic event for everyone. And as the president, I too am a father. I'm a father of a freshman at a different college, and I can tell you that all of us are very saddened in this event. I would also like to say that our thoughts and prayers go out to the family and everybody, because everybody in this community is affected. As the president mentioned, is that I can tell you that the Austin Police Department can confirm through the medical examiner's office that the identity of our homicide victim is Haruka Weiser. female, date of birth 6/20 of 1997. What I'd like to do next is I'd like to sort of walk y'all through the investigation and where we're at today. Is on Sunday night, April 3rd, 2016, between 9:30 and 9:45, is Haruka was seen leaving the drama building here on the University of Texas campus. She had communicated with one of her friends, so we were pretty confident that and knew the direction that she traveled and the way that she traveled back to her dormitory. She never made it to her dormitory that night. Her roommates called the university police department and actually reported her missing on Monday around 11:30. The police department did everything they could that day to try to locate Haruka, talk to her roommates, her friends in reference to the normal protocol that they would take. And on Tuesday morning, they conducted a more thorough search, and they found her remains in the Waller Creek area. At that point, we did have a suspicious death, is the university department did call the Austin Police Department for assistance, as well as with the Department of Public Safety, and I can tell you everybody in this case stood tall and wanted to come and help. An autopsy was performed, and the medical examiner has ruled that this is a homicide. At this time, we do not know the identity of the suspect, and we will definitely need the support of our community. Law enforcement is but just a few individuals as compared to the larger population of our Austin area, and I know that once we provide you with information, which I will do shortly, is that we know that the public will step up as they do in every case and help us to identify who the suspect is. I would like to say is that we would like the students and the faculty to continue to have a high degree of awareness and vigilance until our suspect is arrested. The police department, as well as so many entities that are here today, will not rest until the suspect is arrested. And at this point, I would like to show you a short video, but our detectives are asking if anybody, once you see this video, has any information to the identity of the suspect, to call our APD homicide hotline at 512-974-5372. And at this time, I'd like to cue up the video. There you go. That is our person of interest. As you can see, is that the campus is still very active at this time. There's a cyclist. There's other individuals walking in the area. We show this only is that if you were in this area and that you witnessed anything and have any information to please call the tip line. This is not the specific bite, but we believe this is very similar to the one the suspect was driving. As you can see that we have several entities that have already put together a total of $15,000 for a reward for any information that would lead to the arrest of this individual. I believe that is it, correct? All right. Thank you. I think that were they going to put up several ways that, no? Okay. After this is that we'll be providing you many ways that you can actually provide. I gave you the tip line, but there's also ways that you can anonymously report information through our Crime Stoppers, through our APD mobile app. So there's many ways that an individual can provide our department information. Again, I just want to reiterate that all of our public safety agencies are working very, very closely together. We're working with the UT systems to clearly bring justice to the family, to our community, to the University of Texas, which is deserved in this case. And so our thoughts and prayers again go out to the family, the university, our community, and with that, thank you very much.
My name is Bob Harkins. I'm the Associate Vice President for Campus Safety and Security. And what I'm going to do is try and walk through the procedures that we've taken on campus to increase security awareness and increase security on campus. A reminder to the whole campus community that we live in a community of about 70,000 people. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of activity going on at all times. Like any community, our goal is to have a safe community. Based on what we do in the normal day's activities with our police force, we also ask, as the President mentioned, and have received a lot of augmentation from other agencies. To date, UTPD has increased their walking, bike, and vehicular patrols on campus, working 12 hours on and 12 hours off. The Department of Public Safety has offered up and provided us 20 officers, 20 troopers each day with mounted patrols, and hopefully you've seen some of the mounted patrols around campus, as well as bike patrols and vehicular patrols. The Austin Police Department has also offered 20 officers that are visiting on campus or patrolling on campus with mounted patrols, vehicular patrols, and bike patrols, as well as some of our surrounding off-campus areas that are close to campus. We've worked with the College of Fine Arts to take care of some of their special needs that they have, and we will continue to do that. Even with all of these measures, the Department of Campus Safety, Security, and UTPD can't do and make campus safe without each and every member of the campus community. To that regard, I would remind the campus community to please do not walk alone, walk in groups, especially at night. Use SureWalk, sponsored through student government this time, but as the President mentioned, we'll spread that out to University of Texas Police Department. We have a system of blue lights around campus that are emergency phones that if anybody feels unsafe or needs assistance, activate those 150 blue light phones around campus. They go directly to UTPD and have a geographic location on them. They can identify where the person is at the time. I would ask you not to walk distracted. I think we all around campus to know what I'm talking about in terms of walking, concentrating on my phone, my earbuds in, and I don't know what's around me. So if we could make certain that we are staying aware of the surroundings that we're in, it'll be much better. At night, walk on lit paths and sidewalks. Don't take shortcuts through dark areas. In essence, do smart things. Don't do the expedient things, do the smart things. Well, there's a lot of safety tips that are on UTPD's website, in our Be Safe website, that will give that and other tips. I know there's been a lot of talk amongst the students about safety apps for cell phones. If you go to the Student Affairs or to the Emergency Management page, you'll see a list of those apps that if you want an app, you can certainly survey what those apps can do for you and be able to use them. On behalf of all of the members of the campus safety and security community, we express our regrets, and our thoughts and minds and prayers are with the family. Thank you very much.
My name is Gage Payne, Vice President for Student Affairs, and first and foremost, we offer our condolences to Haruka and her family and friends. One of the important things that I'm here to do is to talk about the resources that are available to support our community at this time. And perhaps the first and most important one is to know that you're not alone, to reach out and ask for help to a friend, an RA, a neighbor, and our resources that are available in the Dean of Students Office, our Counseling and Mental Health Center, all of our staff and faculty who will connect you with someone who can help you. A couple of important details. Tonight at 5:30, we will have a community gathering on the East Mall in Haruka's memory. For students who wish to use counseling and mental health services, they have extended their hours until 7 o'clock through next Friday. Additionally, there will be Saturday hours from 10 till 2 this week. Students don't need to make an appointment. Please just walk in. Please ask for help. We will take care of you. Students can also speak with a counselor 24 hours a day through our crisis line if that's necessary. Our counseling center is working specifically with the fine arts community, the residential hall community, and ask that if Haruka was involved in a particular organization and you would like some support with your organization, please let the Dean of Students or the counseling center know, and we will work to support you. Students need to know that this community is together, that we need to take care of each other, and that the resources are there for you. The most important thing you can do is stay connected to your family, to your friends, to your loved ones. Think about the safety tips that have been offered here today, and remember to use them. Again, we offer our sincerest condolences and encourage you to join us at the community gathering tonight at 5:30 on the East Mall. Most importantly, I think it's important that today we remember that Longhorns care for each other and for themselves, and each of us has a part to support each other today. Thank you.
My heart and prayers go out to Haruka's family. They have requested that I read a statement from the family to the University of Texas community on behalf of the family. Haruka Giuliani Tsunamini Weiser, our beloved daughter, sister, and friend, was taken from us too soon. We will forever miss her. The pain of our sudden and tragic loss is unfathomable. We are grateful for all the support, the kindness and prayers that have been offered to us. Words cannot express the outpouring of love we have received. Haruka was a passionate and dedicated dancer and a student. She was so happy to be a student at UT and was looking forward to the chance to perform again as a dance major. And she was declaring a second major in pre-med studies, too. She had plans to explore the world of medicine this summer and to travel to visit family in Japan. Although Haruka loved to perform on stage, she never sought the spotlight in her daily life. Perhaps the last thing she would want is to be the poster child for any cause. And yet, as we struggle to understand why she was killed, if her death can somehow make it safer for a young woman to walk home, it will all prevent another assault or murder. then at least we could find some meaning behind an otherwise senseless and tragic death. To her friends, the many of the students at UT and her high school, in all the dance programs in which she participated, we are united in prayer for Haruka and for each other. No parent, no brother, nor sister or friend should have to face this kind of sadness, this kind of loss. Yet, many do. And now we have joined that family. At UT, Haruka did make many friends and received so much support from this community. We know Haruka would not wish for us to be stuck in sadness, but to keep living to the life to the fullest. That is what we will try to do in the coming days. And we offer our prayers and encouragements for you to do the same. Thank you for respecting our privacy at this time. From the family, thank you.
We can take some questions now.
Can you give more of a clear description of the suspect, or is it suspect or person of interest?
We'll call the person a suspect, and we will provide the information to you in the video feed, so you'll have this. We believe the individual is a black male, approximately 6 foot. And like you say, that's about all we have at this point. We clearly need the community's assistance in this matter of identifying this person. So please, if you have any information, contact our department.
How did she die? You haven't described the nature of her death and if she was violated in any other way.
Due to the ongoing investigation that we have at this point, we will verify that she was assaulted, but we're in the middle of an investigation right now, and we can't release any more information.
Can you clarify what you mean by assaulted?
We are not going to confirm that she was, other than that she was assaulted.
Can you talk about the time? I don't know if the video had a time on it, when you saw him first arrive and at what point he left?
The initial time was sometime before 10 o'clock, and then we see the individual a little after 11 o'clock.
Can you tell us where that camera was positioned and whose camera was
At that point, we would prefer, due to the investigation, that some of that information that is very pertinent to the case. So it did happen on the UT campus near the theater location that we mentioned.
Can you tell us if you recovered a weapon from the scene?
We have not recovered any weapon at this point.
Do you have any indication that it is a UT student as a person of interest?
No, we do not.
And are there any similarities with this attack to the North Austin serial sexual assault?
We do not believe that they're connected. Yes.
You had mentioned to our students that students and staff still be vigilant, but is there anything that leads you to believe that she was targeted, or was it just a matter of opportunity? And I don't mean to use that term, but I don't know what else to say.
No, I understand. I mean, clearly, I know that you all have a lot of questions. I wish that I could provide you with a lot of information at this point. We are very early on in our investigation, and just realize that any information that we provide you is information that we need to keep with our investigators to ensure that, I mean, the ultimate goal here is that we want to see justice. And to do that, there's just certain details that we really can't release at this time.
But stay vigilant?
I mean, absolutely. I think it was already mentioned here in reference to the things that you need to do as an individual to keep safe, whether it's on campus, whether it's on 6th Street, whether it's anywhere in our community, is that you should always be aware of your surroundings and be vigilant to what is taking place. Yes?
I have a question
All right, you're listening to Assistant Chief Troy Gay with the Austin Police Department. He is talking about taking some of the questions from reporters who are inside this press conference this afternoon. Some of the big takeaways from this press conference, because there have been so many unanswered questions out there, is the fact that they now have video of what they are calling a suspect. They say he is a black man, 6 feet tall, but beyond that, no description. We will be posting that video for you on our website at KXAN, putting that out on social media as soon as we receive it. So please stick around to take a look at that when you have a chance. Also, they mentioned that the president said he's going to be doing a comprehensive safety and security study with DPS on campus, looking at the video, lighting, security. He wants to make sure every student and faculty member is going to be safe walking on that campus. You heard how many additional officers are involved, 20 additional DPS, APD sending 20 more officers to patrol the campus. So much going on out there. We do have several reporters covering this story today, digging through all of the facts that we're hearing. We're going to bring you the very latest throughout the day over at KXAN.com. Join us back here tonight at 5 and 6 o'clock, and we'll have the very latest on this investigation as well as the video. If you're a fan of Days of Our Lives, just so you know, it is going to be rebroadcast at 2 o'clock this morning, so make sure you set your DVR. We appreciate you joining us, and we'll see you back here at 5 o'clock.